Hello, it's Andy Kitty or Cat. I keep forgetting. Anyway, want to share my thoughts on Equestria Girls. No one's asked me, no one's even suggested it to me. I just wanted to share my thoughts on this particular film. Okay, first of all, I thought it was a bad idea at first. Not because the ponies were humans, mostly because I thought they were going to fall in the girl movie formula. The whole friendship is magic, and then you completely forget that all the characters had character. You go with a really weak line of story, and that's it. That you force a love interest in the story, and it turns out like every other movie, girl movie, where it has a misunderstanding, and then the friends hate them, and it's like blah blah. Uh, and I was thought I was really gonna hate it because of that formula. To be honest, they stay with that kind of formula, but they actually do it the smart way. They stay with the formula. What was I saying? Oh yeah, yes, they pushed in a love interest, Flash Century, I think it was called. um, they put in a love interest. He's shushed away for part of the movie, but oh, I forgot spoilers. I'm gonna put that up there. I think I'll put it up there or down there or wherever the title is placed. I'm gonna put spoiler alert. Okay. Like I was explaining, Flash Sentry still blows my mind with the love interest. I'll explain that later. I still don't get why they made the ponies the same color as their mane. And well, mane and coat same color as their skin color. I don't even though it didn't change much, it's a bit of a pet peeve why that everyone looks like a something like a polished version of Doug. Dude, 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 dude. Okay, I'll stop. The stories and the characters were pretty much how you would see it in any MLP episode, just, you know, humans. Ah! Though they do also play around with the they play around with Twilight's character a little bit. Like for one thing, she does not know how to use a computer, and they have a funny scene where she's trying to figure it out. She's just clomping on it like if she still has hooves. Oh yeah, the walking thing. Of course, they weren't going to make her instantly know what to do. That's a smart idea because a lot of girl movies kind of go with that formula that I know what to do for some reason, even though I never had hands or hooves or any other thing that they've come up with. That the character learns in through the process of this world. And also, yeah, I did enjoy all the humanoid ponies, especially the amazing Trixie, her scene with the peanut butter crackers in the vending machine. It was fucking hilarious. I boasted and I was like, oh my god. Ah, the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Ah, Final Scratches in the background. Ah, Octavia. Every character. I just boom. The weird thing is, it's just okay. The only weird thing that I found in the mix was that they put her a love interest, and I never ever would have thought that they would stick with it. In fact, when I saw the trailers, I was like, oh god, they're gonna go with the girl formula. The love interest, the blah 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 diddy blah diddy blah. I exploded one night. Basically blew up with rage when I saw this whole kind of setup for a love interest. I was like, oh no, 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 no. You had a great character. You could have set it up in an episode. But why did you set it up in the movie? Why? And it was a Flash. Well, exactly like the character's name, Flash Sentry. Out of nowhere. Still makes me go boom. Anyway, the story is great. Overall awesome. Like any other My Little Pony episode, Just great. Um, what was I? Okay, another thing. Before I forget, like I was saying, my explanation for why Flash Sentry really came as a random thing for me. Twilight was established as a character who didn't care much for, you know, socialization. Yes, true. She did have to socialize to save Ponyville and Equestria. I get that. And by then she would have been fine with socialization, but think about it from her perspective again. When they put her as a human, she has to do exactly what she did in the first episode, which is meet with her friends again and, just try to make friends with her humanized friends to help her get the crown. What makes me go boom is mostly just the share of intimacy that she has for Flash Sentry is just kind of one-sided to me. I don't know. She just sees the guy and she's like, "Nah, nya, 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 nya." And I know, for as a teenage girl, I understand the whole I'm me, and I don't know what to say anything else. Anyway, yeah, I get that. The goo goo gaga eyes, I get it. It's just for Twilight Sparkle to have that is a bit weird. And another thing that got me weird. Why are they in high school? Why? I could understand that the ponies were somewhat young yet old enough to be in their own cottages. You know, like in pony years they might be 20 years old if you really think about it, not 16 or as suggested because of the prom 18. No. And it's just I still don't get it. Why did they why did they make them teenagers? Why? Why you make them teenagers? Me no get it. If they were old enough to be in their own cottages, if Shirley, if Macintosh, if any of those ponies are old enough to live on their own, why the hell did you make them teenagers in the human world? You could have set up something else, like, oh, employee, okay, now I'm getting it, Then you wouldn't have a fun story to work with. Because what could be in the adult world? A working job, a job, basically. And then you would have just had to have a hard time setting. I get it now. It still got me weird. It's like they look old enough to. They were set to be like 20. All right, 18, 20. The closest to the youngest age for them, resembling on how they live on their own, is 18. That's it. I don't see anything any younger than that. And the Cutie Mark Crusaders, the way that they made them look, 13. 13, 14, around there. And I'm just rambling here, I'm sorry, but overall, yes, I had a few pet peeves, which was like the colors of the skins of the characters when they were humans. Flash Sentry. Fuck Flash Sentry. I never even explained how Flash Sentry came to be. Remember that pony? For the ones who saw the movie, remember the pony that was announcing the arrival of the main six? The one in the golden armor with the blue puff thing? That's Flash Sentry. That is Flash Sentry. That's the thing that made me just. You see him for a flash of a second, And then when you see him in the human world, he's not even the same color of his coat, which makes it even more for me. He's not tan yellow. He's white. Human white skin white. Ow, ow. I hit the mic. I'm sorry. Sorry, hit the mic. Anyway, it just makes me blow up. You see him for a flash of a second. Oh, that's the love interest. No, that isn't him. My name is Flash Sentry. Okay, it's some other guy. And then when you see at the end, hello. What? Just what? God. God damn it. God damn you. Anyway, it was kind of a smart tie-in, but I don't know, it just boggles my mind for some reason. It was a good tie-in and a very good twist when you made him meet him in the world, in the Ponyville world. It's just makes me go, just like I said about 1,000 times already, makes me blow up with rage for some reason. Maybe it's the character, maybe it was because I never suspected that Twilight would have a love interest, but whatever. Oh yeah, or since I already explained Flash, it was him, the skin colors, and that was scared that they were gonna drop that they were gonna go into that little girl perspective movie like they do for the Barbie movies. It's like, how could you? I hate you, but we were BFFs, BFNFLs forever. Tracy, and then it just goes through this whole emotional sequence. Oh no no! Why didn't I do what she said? Why didn't I tell her from the beginning that I was this thing? And then it just goes all la-di-da at the end. Thankfully, they went past that. They were close, but they went past that. And they left the characters with their personalities, which was even awesomer. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. If you agree with me, awesome. If you don't, woof the freaking doodah. Fuck you then. I'm kidding, but if you disagree, you can put it in the comments. If you don't, awesome. You could also put it in the comments of like things that I sort of missed or things that I could have elaborated more or things that I've exaggerated in. So, later!